Veteran heavyweight contender Frank Sanchez had been looking for the perfect dance partner for an IBF Eliminator, and he is now seeking another challenger as the people who represent Moses Itauma have passed on this opportunity for an Eliminator bout. Let's talk about the possibilities of the fight that will not be. As contender, Frank Sanchez prepares to find an opponent that he can face for the IBF title eliminator. He'll bring his record of 25-1 with 18 KOs into the matchup. It was originally thought that maybe Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions would like to enter their young stud of a heavyweight challenger, Moses Itauma, who has been hot for an opportunity for a title shot, being one of the young hopefuls in the division of boxing. His present record of 13-0 with 11 KOs has seen him shine brightly, particularly with his most recent win over the likes of Dillian White. However, Sanchez presents a whole different problem because the 33-year-old Cuban fighter, who is now fighting out of Miami, Florida, is one to really be respected because though he's only had one loss on his record, and that was against Ajit Kabiel coming in May of 2024, where he was stopped in 7 rounds, Sanchez has bounced back with a victory and looks for a title shot. Now, Itauma, whom they were moving fast at first because they wanted him to try to beat the record of Mike Tyson becoming the youngest heavyweight champion, wasn't able to do that due to the real world champion, Alexander Usyk, having unfinished business at the top of the division. But they will still tell you that they think that Itauma is the hottest prospect in the sport. Well, it seems like they're backtracking a little bit because when mentioning someone like Sanchez, that would mean that he would have to face a fighter who not only has Olympic experience, but he has the veteran experience inside of the ring where he has faced the likes of fighters like Efe Ajagba, Ajit Kabiel, Junior Farr, and see those fighters have been top flight. When you think about Itauma, who has really feasted on a variety of young fighters that didn't really challenge him but helped to make him look good, the next step up for him is very vital for his career. A fighter like Sanchez could present problems with him boxing-wise that maybe Itauma is not yet ready to face. He's going to have to glide into that situation because with heavy stakes, if he suffers a loss, it'll set his career backward. Sanchez is looking to rebuild himself after the Kabiel loss, but he is more likely to have a quicker turnaround because of his veteran experience. This is why the fact that Warren and his team turning down this opportunity for Itauma really speaks against what they projected about Itauma's chances. There are loopholes out there that he could fall into readily, and they don't want to take the risk. but they talk a good game. But remember, Itauma is only 20 years of age, so there's plenty of time for the guy. I don't know why they're trying to fast track it. When you look at the likes of Ajit Kabiel, he's a guy more than any of these young men who has really earned a heavyweight title shot. His defeat over Sanchez spoke volumes because he was able to break the mobile Sanchez down, a fighter who boxes well and is able to establish a jab and move laterally. Kabiel wore him out to the body and found the weakness. We haven't been able to see what the weaknesses could be when it comes to Moses Itauma because the opponents that he's had have been tailor-made, including Dillian White, who gave himself up early in that first round, and you just couldn't get a chance to see what Itauma could offer because there was no resistance whatsoever. So as it stands right now, he's looking head of the class when it comes to the young heavyweight hopefuls, but there are others out there that he could match his wares against that will explain to us exactly where he stands as a young heavyweight hopeful. As far as the division goes, it'll be in great hands with he and the other class that are right along with him. But the jury is still out on Itauma. As far as Frank Sanchez goes, this man is now 33, exiting a prime, but he still has the ability to make anyone look bad on any given night. And I hope to see him in the ring soon for the IBF Eliminator, and I would like to see him get a chance at a world title. The Cubans have been left off the scene as far as titles in the heavyweight division, and it's time for that to be turned around. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think should be next for Frank Sanchez. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.